it's Saturday, and here's your Muggles history of magic. First of all, I want to talk about something Nathaniel brought up this week about funding for Hogwarts and where that comes from, where they get the money for all the things that they supply. And I actually think that their money comes from the government, from the Ministry of Magic. I think that they fund the school, and I think that's why they're able to interfere in the ways that they do kind of throughout this series. They're allowed to put teachers there and place them there without anyone at Hogwarts consenting to it and things like that. I think that's because they pay for everything. Also this week, Amanda brought up the Grangers and how much they actually know about what's going on in the wizarding world. And I don't think they know much of anything. I think that Hermione tells them a lot about her life, but I think that she censors herself. I think that she probably leaves out the more dangerous aspects of her school life and her life in the wizarding world, and I don't think that they would appreciate their daughter going to a place where her life is constantly in danger. So I think that she leaves all that out. A couple of people have talked this week about the annoyingness that is Gilderoy Lockhart, and yes, he is extremely annoying. And I think a lot of the reason he bothers me so much is because he doesn't listen to Harry when Harry talks, and that's something that happens a lot in this series, people not listening to Harry, and it is always irritating to me. See, now I'm getting all angry. But that's a big reason I can't stand him, because he doesn't let Harry speak and he doesn't let Harry communicate, and ignores him. I can't stand that. Another person that we're meeting and getting to know who is incredibly annoying to me, and I'm going to get some people who disagree with me a lot, is Ginny. We've now met Ginny, we are spending some time around Ginny, and she, at this point at least, is incredibly annoying and grating to me. That will change at some point, but just have to let you know that right now I'm not a fan of Ginny. So my favorite line from this section comes right after they get to school. It's at the end of their discussions with teachers, and it is: "When they had eaten as many sandwiches as they could, the plate kept refilling itself, they rose and left the office." That is my favorite line because of its sheer ridiculousness. How many sandwiches did they eat? It says the plate kept refilling itself. That means it refilled itself at least more than once. They had about 3 platefuls of sandwiches between the two of them. That's a lot of sandwiches. Hey, Amanda.
Yes, Alex.
When you were 12 years old, exactly how many sandwiches could you eat in a single sitting?
14. Maybe 2.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So anyway, we're back at school now, and we visit herbology class, and Nathaniel asked me about mandrakes, so I'm going to talk a little bit about mandrakes. It's a real plant. It looks like this. It's the root, and you can see how it kind of resembles a person. And that's probably the reason that the myths and legends cropped up about them being like people and screaming if you take them out of the ground. All that is actually a part of legend and folklore. They were used in ancient times for a lot of different things. For example, as a sleeping aid, and also an anesthetic as people were getting ready to go into surgery, which if you've read on and know what they're used for in this series, you can see the irony in that. They also crop up in Greek mythology. It's said that Circe used them in her love potions. Also here we meet yet another annoying character, and that is Colin Creevey. But I actually have a lot of affection for Colin. I kind of love Colin, and I think that has something to do with him just being constantly loyal to Harry. I really like characters who never really turn from Harry, and Colin is one of those examples. He's annoying, yes, but he's very faithful and very loyal, and I love him for that. And lastly, we visit Professor Lockhart's class and learn about Pixies, which is fun. Pixies in legend are very tricky and malevolent. However, they are also known to be very helpful to people in need, but not if they feel the person is ungrateful or lazy. So I think that maybe that says something about Lockhart himself, that these creatures, which are obviously judges of character, don't care for him and go crazy and freak out in his classroom. And that is it for this Saturday. Join us next week. We'll be doing chapters 7 through 9 of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. And have a good day.